Did you see us go to Freetown Forest? See, this is the thing that folks forget, because we do the radio show and we talk a lot about all this paranormal stuff. People also forget that we are investigators. Trust me, even in the paranormal field, because I'm going to rant here. Like, we go to all these events and stuff like that, and one thing people always say, like, yeah, like, you know, how come people aren't featuring you guys on stuff? It's because they forget that we're actually paranormal investigators. The problem is that you don't see us running around with all the fucking equipment and stuff and making a big hoopla about trigger objects and dolls and stuff, and we're the fucking trigger objects and stuff. There's also a lot of thought and stuff we do into our investigation. So just please remind, especially if you're into the paranormal aspect of the mainstream paranormal, that we are investigators. We just do it hood style. You know what I'm saying? We do it our style. You feel me? You know what I mean? So I hope when you folks who are watching now and who watch later, if you're not subscribed to us on YouTube, please go watch. You know, subscribe so you know we go live. We have great guests. We have great conversations. And a lot of you guys, this is the thing I'm going to tell you guys, okay, that bothers me, is that folks are quick to email us. They're quick to hit us up with stories. They're quick to hit us up to want to be guests. They're quick to hit us up about anything, but they don't even listen to or follow the show. They just happen to see Paranormal Hood. They see the word hood or whatever, and they think, oh, we can talk to you about whatever. You know what I'm saying? You got to support this shit. You got to know what we talk about and stuff, too. You'll be surprised. Like, it's not just ghosts. We're not just ghost investigators. Like I said, we were up in fucking Vermont looking for Bigfoot, UFOs, everything. We're in fucking Freetown Forest. Could have been ghosts there. Could have been Bigfoot. Could have been pug wedgies. We don't know. So we're looking for it all, man. We represent all of the paranormal. There's a huge spectrum. And I guarantee that most of you folks who watch, whether you're not watching, again, you might be watching because you're Trip Team family, you might like the weed aspect of it, you might like the psychedelic aspect of it, which is cool, but there's much more to it. And most of y'all have stories, and you should be sharing those stories with us. And if you see some shit, get social media somewhere so people see, oh, it wasn't some shit that Jiggy fucking did. Trust me, I'm no wizard when it comes to any effects or trying to do any editing or some crazy shit with pictures. That ain't my shit. I'll take them. Other than that, what you see is what you get. I don't got time, nor do I know how to do any of that type of shit, and I'm not sending it to anybody to do that. So, you know, you gotta be smart investigators too, man. It's great to want to see some shit, but don't just be mesmerized by it. Capture it.
I think we're live on YouTube again.
We're live on YouTube?
We're live on YouTube, and it's green right now. I think I might have figured some shit out.
It's green.
Let's see how long it stays like this for.
So yeah, y'all can jump on YouTube if you want. We're gonna be live on YouTube too.
We'll be live on YouTube. Fuck it, we'll stay live over there on.
Stay live
on that
here
shit.
too. You know what I'm saying? But again, so that's the thing. You know, you guys are investigators too. What?
We just went to yellow. At least
we went
it's
to yellow.
Red.
Dun, dun, dun. There's always some colors involved.
Okay.
But he's still over there. What we do, it's not. If you're thinking we're just ghost hunters, we're not. And I know some of you motherfuckers have some crazy ass stories. Why aren't you sharing with us? Why don't you call one on Thursday nights?
We want to hear fucking paranormal stories. We want to hear psychedelic stories,
all that shit.
Whatever.
We go live on YouTube all the time, but we also do a Thursday night broadcast every Thursday night for the last 5 years plus. It's there. It's on YouTube. Man, you can see us smoke weed.
Everything
people
paranormal.
Here doing psychedelics. Sometimes we have some cool guests up in here with us and stuff. There's some cool shit that goes on. Why aren't you part of it? Why haven't you subscribed? I hate that this motherfucking camera is like right up in my grill. I'm trying to be all fucking moving and shit. I don't like this thing in my grill. Okay. That's too much of a close-up. I feel like now the mic's in my way. I don't know what to do here. I should have kept it over there. Where is that? Oh, folks. The struggle. You know, all we try to do every week is bring a good show, stream it, make it as interactive as possible so you guys can call in, that you guys can talk to us here, talk to our guests when we have guests, and get shit off your chest. So we do work on it very hard. Just things happen. Not that we mind being here on Instagram with you, because being here on Instagram here with you is cool too. We're still getting to have a conversation. Although I'm the only one talking, you guys are just listening. But that's fine. You can just listen to me rant. You like listening to me rant? Because I have a lot to say.
Alright. Well, that's 2 minutes and we're still green on YouTube, so.
If anybody here is also following us on YouTube,
you go to YouTube, to go make sure it's looking good.
It's looking good, that it's looking green, that it's streaming fine. As we work on it, you can also be our eyes and ears.
Hi, whoever just started watching us on YouTube, let us know how everything looks and how we sound, if we sounded good right now.
Please. Okay. So what's going on in your world out there? Well, I do. Let me ask you. All right, so the folks on Instagram right now, before anybody gets on YouTube, why do you follow the page? What are you following for? Again, be honest. It's cool. If it's just psychedelics, if it's just Trip Team Film, we have no problem with that.
Yeah, you can tell Jiggy why you following me.
Yeah, I'd like to know.
It's all good.
It's cool. You can talk to me. See, he's right there. No, I didn't hijack anything.
Why you guys like my page?
Right. Why do you guys like the page? It's just cool to know. You know, we like to know what aspects of what gets posted everywhere. You know, what we do that you guys like. You gonna try this again? Okay. You can't hear squat? Is there no volume? Did I turn something down when I hit something?
Yeah, you might be covering the thing on the bottom.
Oh. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? There we go. Okay, hold on. Yeah, see, this is me with technology. Let me set this thing back up here. All right. We good now? So the question I was asking, let me just make sure we good. Thumbs up. 10 thumbs up. All right, cool. Sorry, my finger, my finger's in the wrong place. But I was asking you guys because I'm not normally on here smoking. Like I said, he's right next to us, so you can talk. It's cool. It's not someone who hijacked the page. Why do you guys follow? Like, what do you like about what's being posted over there? I just want to know the different reasons why people follow. You know, especially well, anything. There's Alphared 64. I hear you loud and clear. Roger that. So why do you follow the page? What do you like about the page? You like the thumbs up? Come on, can we not have emoji talk? Can we get intimate here? Can we have a conversation? No emojis. Just type your words, man. Just tell us how you feel. Why do you follow the page? What do you like about it? Okay. What is going on? What do you want to see more of? What can we improve? We're asking you as the people who follow. You just love paranormal radio? Okay, that's dope. Nothing wrong with that. Absolutely. Sorry that we're having difficulties with the radio.
I love
tonight,
you too.
Yeah, we love doing it. It's a great time every week for us to talk about our experiences, about life, what's going on, all the different things, but also we've connected with a lot of people over the years. From the guests, from people who called in. We've had some crazy calls that, you know, if they were real, they're real. And that's the thing about it. We don't know if they were real. We never got to investigate some of these things, but it's fun. That's what we do. We enjoy it. Like, I look forward to it. I always feel like I've said this over the years on the radio show that every other day feels like Thursday to me. Like, literally, Thursday's here and I'm ready to go. You know, it's not me sitting here like, oh, I'm gonna do the radio show. No, I enjoy it. I enjoy talking and trying to get it off my chest, all the shit I've been through. And I haven't even told, like, everything. Like, there's still some crazy shit that I know if I tell some motherfuckers, they look at you cross-eyed, but shit happens. So whatever. And they ain't gotta believe, but I know what I went through. So we're just trying to make it interesting. We try to keep it as much about all things paranormal as possible and not knock down anybody's ideas. You know, we let people call in and tell us their side. You know, we don't always agree with everything that people say, and we like to have conversations. You learn, we learn, they learn, you learn, we share what we don't know. We feel like we're always learning something. That's the great thing about the paranormal too, is that the more we get into this, the more we explore it, the more we're learning, the more we're like, oh shit, like, okay, this takes you here, this takes you there. You know, it's trying to put it all together. It's one big, huge puzzle. You know, we don't have it figured out. Nobody has it figured out. That's the one consistent thing that sitting here that you come across is everybody got these ideas, they all have these beliefs and stuff, but it's a little bit of all that shit. So trying to figure this shit out, that's what makes it fun. You know what I'm saying? The Rothschilds and how the stock market, the Rothschilds and everything, and then some. There's just the world is built. There's the names that they tell you, and then there's probably names that we don't even fucking know. There's probably somebody behind them who's sitting up there telling them all what to do, and that person may not have a name. The smoking man and shit, like in the X-Files. Remember that dude? Like somebody like that who just doesn't have a name, who just is controlling all that shit. That motherfucker's probably an alien or some shit anyways. Like, fuck these motherfuckers. Just gonna make all these motherfuckers do what I want them to do.
It was Colonel Mustard with a candlestick. Oh wait, wrong game, right?
What? What's that, Clue?
Clue.
Okay.
Anybody on YouTube watching, how does the stream look and everything? I'm just fucking around with settings and shit, you know what I mean? I mean, the whole fucking thing. 4 people are watching, so it must be good, so he's just still watching.
But yeah, I don't know who just made that comment.
Might be more people
Instagram,
watching, but that doesn't change.
But you're saying, like, learning and talking with no judgment. Yeah, that's the cool thing about it, too. it was the hardest thing in the beginning, like years ago when I first even thought about like my life and the shit I just went through, the brain surgery, my fucking aneurysm. I don't know if you can see the fucking burst and dying and coming back. It's like, how do you put like a life of paranormal crazy shit that was just status quo? Like people are always like, oh, you know, just let it be, or this happened. Okay, this happens, and it's like, wow, all this shit happened my whole life. Where do you find the space? And there was no space for it. There's things like Coast to Coast, and shout out to them because they were trailblazers. You know, shout out to what they do. If you've never heard Coast to Coast, it's a great place to go. You know, especially they have it on your local radio stations. This year, night owl like me, 1 to 5 a.m. Go listen to shit like that. But it wasn't a space where you could kind of swear, smoke weed, do psychedelics, talk about all this stuff, and just be honest and just fucking speak the way you want to speak without someone trying to censor you. So especially not on terrestrial radio. So that's the great thing about podcasting and having the ability to do this type of stuff, because you can speak your mind, do it from a comfortable space that you're in and stuff, you know, like your surroundings and your energy and everything, and not really have insane rules these motherfuckers tell what you can't say, George Snorri. That's the thing, Cruiser. It's that's most of the paranormal is such that it's very, very, I think because most of it's old school, you're still dealing with people who were trailblazers, like when George Norrie, when Art Bell, when these people, you know, George Knapp, all those guys who have been doing this stuff for a long time, they haven't changed their tune in a sense, you know, and they just kind of, it's the way they've done things this whole time. I see that going to, and I'm almost 50, like I said, so I'm no kid, but going to these events, one of the consistent things you see is a lot of these people are older, but that's because these people started this stuff. You have to give them credit for that. Now, the problem is the evolution. Just like most things, people, the paranormal has not evolved. One of the questions that's been consistent, and I want to get this, just say this, and so people understand, is that people always ask me, do you feel like minorities and stuff are marginalized in the paranormal? No, I don't. It's not that. I just think that most minorities don't have an interest in it, because just like myself, at some point in my life, until drastic shit happened, I wasn't thinking about dealing or talking about this shit. So now, doing what we do, you have to create these kind of spaces. You have to be able to have these conversations with everybody. And the problem with anything that's still considered terrestrial radio, which is what they still are too, there's still boundaries. So you have to respect those boundaries. You know, you look at somebody like Howard Stern, which is another show that I love. Some people hate him, whatever. But when he was on terrestrial radio, he still fought hard to be Howard Stern. You have to respect him, whether you love him or hate him. Respect a trailblazer who fought the FCC, fought all these people to be able to be a candid speaker, to be able to speak his truth, whether or not it's your truth, my truth, anybody's truth, but that collective group of people have been speaking their truth for a long time. This brings you to Alex Jones. This is, again, see, the same thing, and people don't get the idea of being able to speak whatever you feel about these people, whatever your qualm with them is. Some of the shit that they say, and listen, I listen to all of them from Alex Jones on down. Some of the stuff he says, especially
like what
back
he says?
in the day, right?
Shut that shit off.
Exactly. If you think he's too crazy for you, tune him out. The same thing we say here. You might not get what we're talking about. There's someplace else to go. You don't have to bash people. You don't have to shut them down. You keep giving them space too, because even the craziest shit that they say, the more you listen to it, the more you might think they're crazy, but let them speak. Do you really want people like that sitting at home somewhere stewing, not being that voice? Maybe he does know some shit. So I again, with all this stuff and the paranormal and stuff, I see it changing. I think it's kind of, the tide is becoming, you know, some of the younger folks are getting involved in this stuff and everything too. And don't knock them. Just even tell them, like, if you're fans of Coast to Coast and places like that, hit them up like, yo, you know, you should get the ParanormalHooD dudes on the show. You know, we know how to speak. We're not going to swear and all that type of stuff. We don't have to do that. We know how to, you know, I'm not going to swear. I'm not going to push the boundaries. I'm just saying, if, you know, somebody wants to hear us and talk to us, I'm going to talk in the way it needs to be taught. They don't need any trouble either. So I'm not a troublemaker. But, you know, that's how you be. If you want to hear us on places like that, you tell them shit. Like, hit them up. You know, suggest that to them. I know they have suggestion boxes and stuff that you'd like to hear us on those shows and stuff, and hear a little bit more of the mainstream paranormal, less mainstream paranormal, because we ain't nothing mainstream. Y'all wanted a jiggy rant, you got a jiggy rant now. What's up, Willie? I saw Willie up in the room for a second, I think. I don't know if he's still there.
What's good, Willie? What's good, everybody else who's on there?
Peace and love, MAGA. Make assholes go away. You're right. That's what MAGA is.
Make Orwell fiction again.
Paranormal is the hottest in the street. Thank you, Bigfoot Foundation. We're not the hottest in the street. We just try to have conversations and just be real about it. Like what we say, what we do. You see us if you're watching and following. Like I said, you see us out investigating shit. Jiggy rant. You see us out doing what we're talking about and stuff. So we're not just sitting around here. We're not fucking Monday morning armchair quarterbacks and shit talking about the game. We're in the game. So I hope you all also support that and see the stuff we do. And yo, all you folks, shout out to Willie Mike. I'll see you there. You guys don't even understand the shit we have like coming out that you'll be seeing with us with Willie and stuff and everything. So we're in the game. Well, we're in the streets and stuff too. But we
bringing Willie Mike into the paranormal hood world. He took us into, well, yeah, he got us into growing the mushrooms, but I've been taking them for a long time.
Yo, he helped me fucking even think about psychedelics and just watching his videos and sitting here with Smoke King. They're great tutorials, and it just gives you a better understanding of what this stuff is, unlike when I listen to motherfucking Nancy Reagan and all these people who are talking about drugs and different things, what it'll do to your brain and everything, and watching movies that just made it seem like it was some fucking school shit. Yeah, go trip on mushrooms, man. Have a great fucking time, and not understanding how much deeper it is and DMT and everything. So shout out to the teachers. Shout out to the people who are showing people the truth, like Willie Myco. You know, you have to respect your team family and knowing the truth. And anybody who doesn't know the truth, I implore you to go watch his videos. You know, reach out to him and stuff. He's a very personal person, and get an education, a proper education on what medicine is, not the other shit that they call it and what they want you to think it is. Because if you don't know what it is, get an education before you make an assumption or an uneducated guess. Because there's no hypothesis in talking about something you don't know shit about. So, shout out to the folks who are growing and talking about and having get-togethers and everything like that, and expanding their minds, expanding their consciousness, and connecting with more than just this linear way of life we have going on here. And this Jiggy rant is serious tonight. See, that's what happens when they fucking shut us down, man. When they fuck around and shit ain't working. I don't know if they shut us down, but I know shit wasn't working around any level. So this is what they get. They get angry, Jiggy. There's no angry Jiggy. I'm cool. I want to know, because how many people watch? There's a few people watching, but who subscribed on YouTube? Who got that notification? McGruff, the crime dog. That motherfucker ain't never solved a damn crime in his life.
Somebody asked what we're smoking. This is lemon headband. And these Hontos fucking burning like shit tonight.
Yeah. Peace to everybody who's watching here on Instagram. It's not, we don't know if they shut us down. We were just having difficulties with Blog Talk, having difficulties with YouTube. We're back up on YouTube now, but our live streams were just, everything was shit tonight.
That's so. Fucking, you know how YouTube is, Willie. There's fucking always fucking bullshit with them. Maybe we should go on Vimeo or some shit like you, or what, you know, DTube. What do you think? Yeah, here I am live on YouTube over here on this one. What's up, everybody watching on YouTube?
Hi. How y'all doing? It's not our fault. We're trying to figure it out. I may have to check out the action out. I hope you do. As well, if you're not following on YouTube, go subscribe on YouTube. There's some tidbits. You get some samplers, some teasers about some stuff that we've already done. Like I said, we've been busy this summer. If y'all ain't following all that, I don't know why you're not following. You know, especially if you want to see paranormal investigations, you're going to see some cool shit. You know what I'm saying? Places that have never been done before. Exploring new places, new worlds. To boldly go where no investigators have gone before. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Of course there's marijuana. Always. Smoke weed every day. It's medicine. This is medicine. Nancy Reagan, you lied to me. You was a liar. Had me all paranoid and shit.
Nancy who?
You know, she lied to me. My brain on drugs. Liars. Just lie. Lie. Some bullshit.
Yeah, the best shit was the fucking egg in the frying pan. I laughed every time. Even when I was younger and shit, I was like, get this.
I didn't laugh. I like my brain. Why would I want my brain to look like an egg?
Like,
I fried an egg before I see it's sizzling and shit and pop it. And then you flip it over to cook the other side, which means the whole brain is cooked. She said my brain would be cooked if I smoked marijuana.
if you thought your brain was an egg.
She scared the shit out of young Cheeky. I believed it in her. I believed it in her. I didn't even think. I was like, no more marijuana. None. Guess what?
Dare, drugs are really excellent. Alright, you want to know a story about Dare? We'll tell YouTube and Instagram here.
Okay.
Alright, the first time that I got high, it was like 11 years old. I just graduated from Dare. This was the fucking Dare graduation and shit. I was with some of my friends and stuff, and their little brother came by, like, we're going to the train tracks. I was like, alright, cool, let's go down on the train tracks. And they're like, they start smoking some cigarettes and stuff, and I'm like, alright, whatever, I see people smoke. Then they started smoking some weed, and I'm like, oh shit, what am I supposed to do here? And then I'm thinking, I'm like, I did just graduate Dare, and then I was like, but I do see a lot of people smoking weed, having some fun.
Hey. Smoke weed every day.
I smoke weed. And been smoking weed every day pretty much since then.
Okay.
Started smoking at Dare graduation.
Well,
I didn't start every day until about a little bit after that. I was like 12. So it's pretty much every day since I was like 12 years old. But yeah, it was right Dare graduation, just graduated. There's a little Dare party and shit, and all these cops around and shit. We're like, yeah, we're going to the train tracks.
Okay. Well, mine was 11 years old, but excuse the use of the vernacular, but mine's more went about me hanging with my cousins, my older cousins and their friends. And, you know, I tried liquor with them and shit like that, and it was like smoking weed one day, and it's like, you need to try this, little nigga. Pretty much, sorry, but that's pretty much what was said. And I smoked weed, but I stopped. I smoked until I was like a teenager, then a couple of times. And it's when I started doing security, and I started taking that shit real serious and everything. And I was like, yeah, I can't do drugs, and I can't kind of, like, I take drugs off of people at clubs and at venues and shit like that and everything. So I was like, yeah, I'm good. All those years and listening to Nancy Reagan and all those people about drugs and everything, and then my brain exploded, and then them motherfuckers having all their bullshit ass prescribed drugs, and then smart people who around me who were marijuana users were like, hey motherfucker, like, you look like a zombie, you're killing yourself, stop taking the prescribed drugs, so why don't you try this shit right here? And then, oh, Mary Jane, oh, I love that Mary Jane. Mary Jane came in the picture, and she was the beginning. She helped to put my brain back together just a little bit. But then something was missing. There were still things that I was just still missing. And then smoking, and again, shout out to Willie Michael and Team Family, educated a brother on psychedelics, and I had my first DMT experience. And it was so fucking awesome that I had to go back down the rabbit hole the second time. And the second time was what blew my mind, and likened to my near-death experience when my brain exploded, and I was like, oh shit, okay, this makes even more sense. And then psilocybin, mushrooms, and a few journeys, and it's like, okay, cool. Now things make even more sense, and my brain seems even better. So thank you. Just saying. I think I might be the end of my rant. I mean, I can keep ranting. Anything else, you guys? Any questions? Anything you guys want to know about? Anything we haven't ever talked about you guys want us to talk about?
Anybody on YouTube got any questions? Since everything's working good now, you know. Earlier tonight when we had a guest on and everything, maybe we'll play a song for Brian Divisions here in a little bit, but you guys won't be able to hear it on Instagram and be able to hear it on YouTube. But yeah, everything seems to be going green right now, even though YouTube's still saying that the stream's current, it's not right. Everything's green and green and green, and
what
everybody
will it take
watching
to have perfect stream?
Everybody watching on there says it's good right now. So you know, hopefully next Thursday and the next time we do a live with the guests and shit, everything's good. It seems like every time we have a guest, for some reason, it's like fucks up. Like every time Willie come on the show, the fucking shit don't work right. But we'll get it right.
You gonna get it right. She gonna work, right?
We're actually gonna be doing live stream, little bit of live stream with Willie when we go on our next investigation. Not too much though, because we don't want y'all to know everything that's going on until the full video is ready. You know, but we'll be taking some smoke breaks or something.
Smoke breaks.
You know.
I like LSD and feel fear. I've never done LSD.
That's similar to doing mushrooms and stuff. And yeah, fear's not to be afraid of. It's not real.
It's just an illusion.
You know, face your fears and realize it's an illusion, and there you go. But yeah, you see, any psychedelics you're gonna see the dark side. You gotta know the dark side to have the light. Light don't shine without the dark. So you gotta face that dark side and know there's all love on the other side of that shit.
Face it.
That's it. You know, you can do it without psychedelics too. You know. Meditation and shit, deep thought, walking in the woods and stuff, you know.
Your dreams.
Just come together. Just face your fucking fears and shit head on, and fucking just realize it's all illusions.
Control your dreams. Have fun with your dreams. Don't fear your dreams. You can do the same shit with your dreams that you can do on psychedelics too, if you know how to work them dreams. I used to hate my dreams. Used to fear them. I don't fear them no more. I don't hate them anymore. I have fun. I dream fun shit.
Fucking dreams.
Have a good time. Get that DMT burst, and I'm out. There's a big, vast universe to explore. I can do anything except land when I fly in my dreams. Still haven't tried the landing yet. Oh, no, that's not true. I tried the other day, but it didn't work. I woke up before I could land. So I gotta try to stick the landing. It'll happen, folks. And Jiggy will stick the landing. I will get the landing stuck. I have an extreme problem. Whenever I dream, I fucking land like the Hulk and shit. I can't just float in like Superman and just sit there and shit, fold my arms all folded and shit, looking cool like, can I help you, citizen? No, I gotta come in and boom, like everything gets all fucked up around me. Like I don't know, I've never been able to master the art of landing in a dream. I can land a plane in a dream, I just can't land Jiggy.
Nice.
Lighter. Just saying. I'll master it though. One day I'm gonna come in and tell y'all, yo, I had the crazy dream last night and I flew blah 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 and I stuck the landing like Superman, like I just like floated in and shit, which just hovered there for a minute and then went down and touched the ground, and everybody around cheered and they took pictures and everything, and nothing got hurt or destroyed because Jiggy stuck the landing properly like a real superhero. Everybody has to have dreams for their dreams, right? That's my dream. Just stick the landing. I can land a plane.
You know it's your dream, right?
I know.
You're talking about controlling your dreams.
I know.
And you're telling the people that you can't land.
I said I'm gonna stick it.
Do you see the irony in that story?
The last time but I haven't done it in a while. But the last time I did, I woke up before I could land, so I didn't even get a chance to try.
I learned how to fly and land in dreams. I don't even remember how young I was. I was probably like 5, 6 years. I mean, I might even.
I think I just watched The Greatest American Hero too many times.
I remember when I first started to dream about like being able and realizing, oh, but this is my dream and I can fucking fly in my dreams and shit. I probably 5, 6 years old and shit, and it was kind of, and it was even before I knew much about like Iron Man. Like I used to use my hands because I'd go with my hands and I'd start to like levitate and I'd be like, all right, cool, and then I'd fucking push with my hands and then I'd go flying up in the air and shit, and I'd just fly around. And then I'd pretend I was Superman. I knew about Superman then. I was, 5 years old, all the comic books.
I think I watched The Greatest American Hero too much.
And I don't remember ever crashing on my land. I just remember always coming in, and I just fucking, as I come down, I just swing around so my feet are there, and I just land.
Oh, Mr. Perfect Landing. And he's swinging my feet and I land.
Okay, well, I mean, I'm dreaming. I'm controlling what I'm doing, so.
I can land a jet. Would you ever try LSD, Jiggy? I was nervous about it too. Ryan, I don't know. It's.
Yeah, I got some right here. I got some, but whenever he wants to try it, and if I don't have some right here, I can get some right here.
Yeah, Jiggy doesn't know if he's ready for that. I have boundaries still.
See, my thing with the LSD is finding the amount of time that I need to do that. Just finding, 6 hours to do mushrooms away from my family and stuff and everything like that, and to be able to do that is hard enough, but to find, because some good acids, you can be on that shit for like 10-12 hours.
Yeah, see, that's the problem right there too.
So It's just, that's a lot of fucking time. It's a lot of time.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, you know, when I was younger and shit, and I didn't have a family and everything, I just used to eat that shit all the fucking time. Like, let's go. And
it's like a super sativa cannabis high that makes me incredibly happy and eventually makes my vision warp.
Yeah. Maybe some vision warping acid. Definitely warp more than that.
Wait, sativas bring you up or down?
Sativas, yeah, upper.
Upper. So you get energy for 12 hours, huh? 10 to 12 hours?
The whole time. You don't have energy the whole time. Yeah, acid all day, every day. I mean, acid's nice, but not all day, every day and stuff. Not anymore. Like I said, when I was younger, I tripped a fucking shitload. You never done two. I got 400 right here. Gel tabs. Well, one gel tab and then the other one's but they're like 300 some paper, I forget what.
Not in my house. I'm not yet. Maybe one day. I'm not ready.
I was gonna do that when we were in Vermont, but I'm kind of glad that I didn't after fucking the whole astronaut thing and everything, and you know.
See the Chronicles of Astronaut on our YouTube channel, on our Instagram page. Oh, it's hilarious.
So I gotta lean over here. Cool. Alright. I kind of get what you're saying.
Wait, they live in Mexico?
Yeah.
And you live in a place in the 1800s. It was built in lights and LSD and sounds. Shadows, fear. Well,
that's great.
One, that's awesome where you live. Shout out to you.
Good shit.
Yeah.
Face your fears.
Exactly.
Sorry, my Spanish is no good.
I wonder if you ever, I don't know if you how much English you understand, but if you ever have any experiences when you're not on any psychedelics. Like, is it haunted? Is there any crazy shit that goes on? I'd like to hear more about that.
Yeah, I've had this 400 for a few months now or whatever, the gel tab, but like I said, I just gotta get point where I have, 10 to 12 hours where, although, I don't know. My wife's back to more, and she don't mind being around me so much on psychedelics, right? As much anymore. So maybe I'll do it, and I can come back Earth, around, whatever. I don't know. But yeah, I do have a kid and stuff. And 12 hours, getting 12 hours away from a kid is except for when he's sleeping. But I need to get some sleep during that point when he's sleeping too, sometime. Because I gotta be up when he's ready to get up. When he's up and everything, I can't be sleeping then. So. Again, it makes everything difficult. Like when we go on our journeys and stuff, our mushroom journeys, it's kind of planned out and shit. Like we know when we're eating our mushrooms and we know we're gonna be done, and I'm going to bed when I want to go to bed and shit like that, But when I take some LSD, I gotta make that plan a lot longer and shit like that, And I take it, and I'm fucking,
You never know. One day, folks, I might be in a place or a space where it may happen, and you'll see it most likely. Because at that point, I'll fucking share it with the world, whoever wants to fucking watch it. But,
next thing I'm gonna do, while I'm peeking on fucking some mushrooms on like 5-7 grams, and if I can blast off on some fucking DMT.
I think I'd like to have the peyote experience this time, more prepared and knowing what I should experience, not fucking run around the desert with.
I'm considering getting into growing the cacti. I'm gonna get a little desert landscape garden going, maybe.
Have a scorpion up in there.
Grow a few different things. Yeah, it's definitely, I mean, when he's older and stuff, it won't be so bad, give him another 10 years or so. But right now, he gets my full attention all the time. I'm lucky when he wakes up in the morning. I can give him a bowl of cereal and I can lay back down for 20 minutes before it's like, hey, you ready to get up now?
Let's go. Your day begins at 5, 4, 3, 2, now.
So, but yeah, it's, it works out good. I can eat mushrooms around like right before he goes to bed and still be to bed and get a few hours of sleep before he wakes up. So I'll probably do this weekend. Wow, it's been green this whole time.
Interesting.
Interesting. We'll still have Cream come take a look at all this shit. Make sure we don't have no issues from now on.
Yeah.
So we gotta make sure the people can get their videos.
Yeah. Y'all get to see everything, have the whole experience, man. We apologize for all the technical difficulties we had tonight. It was not our fault. Shit just didn't do what it was supposed to do. Blog Talk, YouTube. But
For sure, for sure.
it's working now.
Alright, well, we got one more blunt here.
Smoke the last blunt. Let's go smoke this last blunt with you. So, okay. What is it? So, yes. Las os a commitment. Only 1 day and month. I wish, yo hablo español un poquito, so I wish my Spanish was better, and I have anybody here right now who speaks Spanish fluently either. But if you can, hopefully understand me, ParanormalHooD, just kind of maybe email us or something, or just send us a message on here on Instagram, and maybe I can get it. We have people who speak Spanish fluently. I happen to have a grandbaby who's half Cuban and half Puerto Rican. So there's some Spanish speakers around me. So if you can send me a message, I can get it translated and stuff and be able to communicate with you. Maybe get a little more information. It just sounds like a really cool place where you live, such an old place and such a probably historic place and history. Like you said, I see you said something about revolution and stuff there. So like many places where there's battlefields and blood has been shed, unfortunately, people have stories of, including, again, here where we live in Mass. Crazy shit. A lot of blood was shed here. A lot. So
Yeah, keep it going, because these fucking, I don't know what's up with these photos.
it's the humidity of the air.
Yeah, they're kind of moist.
Shoot his boys.
So, Ryan, I know you was probably looking forward to hearing Brian Divisions and stuff. We're going to upload that whole thing later on. I recorded like pretty much the whole conversation, and then we played the songs at the end and stuff, so we can upload that video. And anybody watching on Instagram, you guys will be able to see the Brian Divisions and stuff. You didn't get to hear him live before the album drops tomorrow, unfortunately, because of YouTube. And, you know, it's out of my hands, so I don't worry about that. And then, like I said, we got it recorded. We can put the video up and everything, and you can see me trying to keep YouTube going for fucking like an hour and a half. These freaking blunts.
It's moist. The aliens are coming.
I'm always growing something. I got, you know, I always got weed I'm growing, and then right now mushrooms. I got some Fijis and some ape fruit in, and I got some GTs and some Fijis colonizing.
Trip team family.
I'm gonna do some E4Ks pretty soon. Maybe, I don't know. I just, you know, I had some issues with a whole bunch of contamination, dude. I'm blowing through fucking grain like crazy and shit. It's fucking unbelievable. Like, I can't fucking figure out what the fuck the deal is and shit. Like, it's just fucking, so that's why I don't want to fucking make a syringe, some E4K with my only print, and then it get fucked up. So I'm waiting until I know I got all my contamination and figure out what the fuck the deal is and why the fucking shit keeps happening. I got a badass fucking still air box I built, and yeah, my pressure cooker's all dialed in and everything. I sit there and watch that shit for 2 hours, just watching the thing stay pegged. 15. It's actually a little bit after 15. Just a little bit, but bam, 2 hours. 2.5 hours. I mean, you know, well, 90 minutes, whatever the fuck it is. No, it's 2 hours.
2.
Whatever.
He'll figure it out.
So something keeps happening anyway. But I get this shit under control. And then I'm gonna probably grow some cacti, maybe, I don't know. We'll see.
We'll wind it down, folks.
I almost forgot I had shoes on.
Yeah. It's almost over. What's up, that guy? Peace and love to you.
It's good, it's good.
A lot of technical difficulties tonight. So, I came here and ranted for about an hour or so. A little bit on YouTube again. It was a long rant. I got some of it off my chest. A little bit of it. A little bit. Poquito. Poco. Está bien. You know what I'm saying? Felt good. Muy bien. Sometimes you just need to rant a little.
Yeah, it's killing me waiting though. Make it all that more special though when I get to do it. E4Ks will be great. Oh, that's what. I should have switched to the other pack. I got another pack. Well.
It's almost over, folks. The last blunt's almost smoked. And we got to go. But
I gotta go take care of shit I grow.
Again, for everybody who's watching here, if you're not subscribed, go to YouTube, Paranormal Hood Live Radio. Go to the other Instagram, Paranormal Hood. Say hi so I know who you are. You know, we don't follow everybody because, you know, we follow people who kind of talk to us, communicate. We know who watch and listen and know what's going on. And, you know what I'm saying? We can be friends. We're family. Feel me? So, make sure you subscribe, follow, communicate. We're always here. And we're here every Thursday night. And if you're not, again, we might not be Instagram Live on that Thursday. We might be doing it on YouTube and Vlog Talk. So, make sure you're following everywhere. Paranormal Hood. Just Google it, man. There's Paranormal Hood everywhere. There's all kinds of shit going on. Everywhere. Facebook,
everything is
Twitter, Pinterest, Tumblr, I think. We don't have a MySpace page, though. There's no MySpace page. Sorry.
Tom didn't want to be our friend, so we said, fuck you, Tom.
Yeah, he was like, yeah, whatever. He wasn't into the paranormal, I guess. So, there's no MySpace page, sorry. But everywhere else, there's a page. There's something going on. Okay? Okay. So make sure you subscribe, okay?
That's it.
And tell a friend to be a friend. And until next time, peace and love. Good night. We're gone.
Peace and love, Ryan. Everybody else watching on YouTube. Good night. We are out of here.